why systems are important. So at this point, I'm going to ask you and challenge you actually to create answers for the questions that I'm going to ask. And the expectation is that at the very end, you will at least have some functional idea about what we're going to be covering and how you can begin to improve and standardize your business. Now, the format for approaching business systems is to realize that if you are in business, you have a system. You probably don't know that, or you probably haven't formalized it, so you probably can't think about or talk about it very efficiently. Part of my job as a coach in general is to help people streamline their thinking and inspire them with confidence that they're actually able to do competent. How do you operate your business? What are the 6 or 7 crucial steps that you take a customer or customers through to get them from just meeting you to having been completely served, satisfied, and going home happy? If you can make a general comment right now, and in as simple language as you can, list the 5 or 6 or 7 or 8 things that you normally take a customer through. And if you find yourself making lots and lots of different lists, then chunk up and make a more general statement about what it actually means to a customer to experience your business, product, or service. When you have a well-developed and well-documented system for everything you do, or as much as you can do, you have the opportunity to systematically improve by being able to answer this question. So if you know how you operate and that's standard, then you can begin to have great ideas about how you take your business from one decade to another, from one year to another, from 1 month to another. And you can begin to challenge yourself on how you actually engage your improvement. The third consideration, when you have great systems, documentation, and design, is that you don't have to do all the work yourself. Self-employed people believe that they can't afford certain work to be done outside, and a lot of times the reason that they can't delegate is because they haven't gotten clear enough about exactly what it is they're doing. They don't have a good enough appreciation for the steps that they can take a customer through, or a project through, for that matter, to get done. The consideration here is as you transform yourself, well, before you can even transform yourself, it would be nice for you to be able to even take vacation, for you to be able to afford not just the money but the time to be able to focus on your family, or to deal with headaches and hiccups and accidents and tragedy that crop up from time to time in our lives. And your ability to delegate your processes, because they're well described, they're well designed, will allow you to be able to deal with life as it shows up without interrupting the operation of your business. So answering this question, at least considering it. Again, the whole purpose of this particular is to get you to begin to consider certain vital points of your business that you may not have taken the time to really consider before. Okay, and finally, this is the magical question. Think about how you transcend from owning a job to truly being a business owner. And one of the ways that you test whether or not you're a business owner or not is if you don't want to go to work today, is your income affected? If you don't want to go to work this week, is your income affected? If you don't want to go to work this month, is your income affected? The difference between a job and a business when you own one is the job, when I say self-employed, I say owning a job, it basically means that you are the person that is responsible for everything. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of work, that's a lot of heartache, and there's a lot riding on your ability to be good at a lot of things. Whereas as a business owner, you have a responsibility to own an asset, and that asset pays you whether or not you're sleeping or not, or if you choose to go on vacation, it continues to pay you. And I challenge everyone on the phone to really look at your current offering and see if there is an applicability for you to go from being a self-employed person that owns a job potentially to someone who doesn't necessarily need to show up because they have the majority of their time being focused on strategic things, because they understand how each functional part of their business works and they have a great control over it.